Okay, part 2 on this 45J2. I got a progress report. Got some paint on the plate. I'm doing pretty good, except I had a hair, unfortunately. Right there, had a hair. So I'm going to let this dry thoroughly, and then we'll scuff that section up and hit it again, and it should be fine. Looking pretty good. Like I said, excellent color match for these that I showed you in the first video. That's going to look really nice. Getting the plastic parts polished up. Here's your turntable and spindle, all nice and shined up, looking really good. I rebuilt the, I redid the record dropping mechanism, so it works really well now. As far as the tone arm goes, make sure that doesn't hit the floor. As far as the tone arm goes, we're getting there. This thing was in pretty rough shape, but I'm getting some shine on it. It's looking a lot better. Still got a ways to go, but it's going to look really nice compared to how it looked before. It'll never be perfect, but it's going to look a lot better. And managed to get the cartridge out of the tone arm without doing any damage. It was glued in there. Had a small plastic piece that it was attached to, and the plastic piece is what was glued into the tone arm. So I got that out of there. Cartridge is going to be, I put these brackets on there, you take these clawed pieces, the needle guards, off of the original style cartridges, and you use one like this. The other one you actually cut the needle guards off of, and you sandwich the cartridge in between, and then you just go ahead and screw that right in there like you would the original cartridge, and it works really well. It gets the makes a nice low profile cartridge, and it goes in there really well. And that way your cartridge is removable. Makes it easier to change the stylus when you need to. Been talking back and forth via email with the owner on this, and we've decided we're going to go ahead and put a muting switch in it because it didn't come with one. I have this other 45J2 that I'm parting out because I'm gonna build myself a nice one, and so this is going to be for parts. I have two, and I'm going to take the better of the two and build it up. So I'm going to go ahead and let him have this muting switch so that we can improve the performance of his J2. And that's about it for now. I haven't gotten around to polishing up the cabinet yet. That's it right there, but we'll get there. Just I was really happy with the paint until I saw that hair there, and then I had to do something about it. But it's really close. It's going to look a lot better. And like I said, you can see how nice that's all going to look when we get it all put back together. And so pretty soon we'll get the plate finished, and then we can start putting the changer back together. I'm doing the motor bearings now, and I'm going to completely rebuild the changer, make sure everything's working the way it should. The cartridge, I forgot to mention, the cartridge, when I took it out and started looking at it, looking at the wiring guide on the back, and there's a little tiny wiring guide on there that tells you which connection is which, it was wired completely backwards. They had the right wire on the left and the left wire on the right, and positive was negative and negative was positive, and so I don't think it probably sounded very good to begin with. So we'll get that all changed around and get it all wired up the way it's supposed to be. So anyway, that's part 2. Making progress. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.